Yo, welcome to Trippy Commentaries. Thanks for joining us for the live stream, guys. We appreciate it as we play some Grand Theft Auto 5. Also, I don't know if you guys have noticed, I'm sure you have, but it looks like this new Pokemon Go game is sweeping not only the nation but the world. It's kind of funny to see everybody playing it on the streets because there's so many people that haven't been outside for years, and this new game is forcing them to play outside. Kind of funny. I wanted to talk about that, why we play some Grand Theft Auto 5 with you guys. I know it's late night. I'm RJ. Do have Trippy Madison chilling here. What's up, Trippy Madison?
What's up, Trip?
Reason why I bring up Pokemon Go, guys, I know it might be a little bit random, but I'm telling you, if you haven't played it yet, you're going to hear from a lot of people playing this thing. It's a free game on your phone. But Trippy Madison is actually playing a little bit of Pokemon Go right now.
Yep, live right now. I'm getting ready to do, let's see, a special item here, my incense.
Now, normally what you have to do, for those of you who haven't played the game, you have to walk around your local neighborhood or whatever, and literally these Pokemon will be part of the real world. It's basically one of those, it's kind of like Google Glass, where you see things in the real world.
Ooh, I got something here.
So she basically used a special item that makes the Pokemon come to her instead of her having to actually walk around the town because it's in the middle of the night. You found something?
Hang on, no.
And I do think this is an interesting game.
The Dodo?
Oh, okay. Doduo, the
ostrich,
two-headed ostrich gimmick. Appreciate you guys for joining up, man. Lulu Gaming, Alex Pineda, Justin Karan, man, so many people out there chilling on a early Friday morning, Thursday night, and of course a lot going on here in Grand Theft Auto 5. I actually had something kind of cool to do while we, of course, talked about some things here in the live stream. Funny you asked that, Lulu Gaming, who just asked what we're going to do. As far as Grand Theft Auto 5 is concerned, one thing we talked about recently, guys, is the Ring of Fire Easter egg, or the possible Ring of Fire Easter egg here in the Alamo Sea here in Grand Theft Auto 5. GTA 5, of course, is loaded with Easter eggs, and they have this crazy ring up here. It doesn't seem to be anything, but as we know, California is on the Ring of Fire, the San Andreas Fault, basically the biggest fault in the entire world. It's caused some massive earthquakes. Many say it's going to cause another earthquake, maybe here in game. That would be a pretty interesting real-world Easter egg. Well, you can see this looks to be in the shape of a hand with a pointing finger. I mean, that seems pretty intentional to me, guys. And what's it pointing to? None other than the supposed Ring of Fire. Now, what makes it the Ring of Fire? Let's go light this thing on fire, man. That'll definitely make it the Ring of Fire, that's for sure, as we try out some things here in the live stream. How's it going over there in Pokemon Go?
Pretty slow so far. I've got this pink ring going around me because I just let off the incense, so I'm waiting for something else.
Brian Ibarra, Jeffrey Jude, appreciate you guys joining up. So you did catch the ostrich Pokemon,
yeah.
Right?
Well, I wouldn't call it an ostrich. It was called a dodo. It had two heads. So.
It looks like an ostrich to me, because what this game is doing, the interesting thing about it is, guys, it's featuring all these Pokemon from the first generation, which means back when I was a kid, when I was actually playing this stuff, that's all they're featuring at this point. There's been a ton of new ones invented, including ones coming out this year, but they're not focusing on that. They're focusing on the original ones. So I guess you can walk around, grab all those. What's going on over there?
I never would have thought that in my day that I would be walking around actually playing Pokemon, in real life.
Yeah.
You and I went out tonight and probably an hour and a half walking around actually capturing Pokemon via our phone, but it was still exciting, and it took us to a bunch of different monuments around the city, and it was rather educational.
Yeah, that's one of the cool things about it. As I mentioned, it forces people to get outside and walk around, and trust me, if you play this game, you're definitely going to want to, because that gives you experience. It actually lets you collect these things. It's interesting because when the games first came out, one of the things that was so addicting about it was the fact that you have to collect as many as you can, gotta catch them all or whatever. Well, now to do so, you have to exercise. So props to them as we dive into the Ring of Fire. Looks like I missed it. That would definitely create some fire. It's kind of weird how it goes deep a little bit, enough just to swim a little bit. We'll try out some things here on the Ring of Fire live stream as Madison chills and plays some Pokemon Go over there. Once again, she used a special item, so you got to watch out for when, obviously, they come around you. Hopefully you get some exotic things to catch over there. And I've got a pretty good collection, as Madison said. We walked around. We live in a pretty cool area because we live in a downtown area of our city, so there's a lot of things that are landmarks that this game points out. Because I'm telling you, like, it's crazy how they point out different landmarks wherever you are. So say, you know, shout out to McMuzz MKMZ joining up from Australia. Hell yeah, 3:50 p.m. Okay, so it's a normal time for you at least. Really want to hit up Australia at some point. That would be awesome to visit that country. I'm sure it's beautiful as hell. But so say you're over there in your neck of the woods in Australia. You know, you're walking around Sydney. You can see the Sydney auditorium there, or the Opera House. All that stuff is probably going to have, you know, a gym located, something from the Pokemon world or whatever, maybe just a location where you can collect Pokeballs and all that. So it's pretty cool how you go, and as Madison said, you almost learn something because it'll take you to different locations that you might not have even known was there.
Ooh, I got something here.
What is it? Flash it to me. Let me see real quick.
I'm trying to see. It's like right underneath my feet.
Okay, click it.
I'm trying.
Oh, that's a little bit higher.
Oh, boop.
That's a good one.
What is that?
Because we don't have that one. It's
Rattata?
How do you think that's pronounced? Because I've heard it pronounced multiple ways.
Oh, I just got him.
Nice, good catch.
I would say Rattata.
Yeah, I think that's it.
That's what it looks like.
Rattata.
This game is so addicting.
I know. Madison is not, like, she's not a huge Pokemon fan or anything like that. No, it's just one of those games you're going to play.
I just became one probably tonight.
Watch us actually, like, unlock some sort of mysterious Easter egg here around this Ring of Fire, or this rock ring here, you know, while we're talking about something completely different, you know, Pokemon or something. That'll be hilarious. Shout out to Giovanni Morales holding it down in Colorado. Veronica Cortez Hansen over in El Paso, Texas. It's awesome. Good to see everybody's doing good across the nation. Absolutely. Especially you there in El Paso. You know, we obviously have a lot of crazy shit going down here in the U.S. It's only going to get crazier, I hate to say. And that's why we all have to band together here as a community. You know, El Taco Frito saying Viva Mexico. You know, we all have to band together as gamers in our own community because, you know, even though the world may be filled with some stupid-ass stuff, obviously we all can say, fuck that. We're just going to chill and have a good time. Hopefully, world peace comes eventually. Now, as far as Pokemon is concerned, you just caught the Rattata, Madison?
Yes.
That's awesome. I don't have that one yet.
Oh, there's another one actually right at my house. So.
Nice. So you're gonna catch another one?
No, I don't know. It says that it's over there. This game is so confusing because when it comes to like the little leaves, like you can catch them, but you have to be very vigilant. Like you have to be on point at all times. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, you're gonna completely lose them.
Yeah, I mean,
go walking like 2 blocks down, thinking you've got it.
All right, and more things that I want to explain about this, guys, is basically, you know, a place next to your house or whatever is also going to be a gym. So you have to be a certain level. You know, you're going to level up just like you do in any one of these free cell phone games.
But not a real gym. We're not talking about a gym where you go to work out at. It's like a real landmark where they call it a gym. Yeah,
exactly. And you have to go over there and beat another Pokemon or whatever. Now, neither of us have even reached level 5 yet, despite us walking around town.
But we've been to 3 gyms tonight, right?
Yeah, we walked by some. Now, you know, they have different gyms that are, I guess, claimed by different people. So eventually, we're gonna have to go see and you know.
People in our city right now, they claim those gyms.
Absolutely,
no
absolutely.
Way.
I was at the grocery store today. There was people talking about it. This thing is sweeping the freaking nation, man.
Well, I wonder who owns these 3 gyms right downtown because I'm telling you.
Yeah,
There's
it's
one
gonna be
right by the
crazy.
pier, one right downtown, and then one on the side of downtown.
I saw them. I've actually seen them change. There was one, you've noticed it probably. There was one that, had like a skimpy ass Pokemon that was, I guess, taking over the gym or whatever you want to call it. And then next thing you know, it changed. There was a different one.
Is that Pikachu?
No way. Well,
No way.
if you catch one, that would
No,
be
no. I mean, at the gym. Look.
no, that's a Rattata. That's what you just caught, or maybe the evolved version of that.
No.
Now we are trying the Ring of Fire here, as I'm trying to, put an entire ring of fire. Basically, you think that would make a lot of sense here. You can see this, guys. Pretty weird how there's enough room to swim and whatnot. Cindy Pool, Matt Willis. Haha, appreciate the love, Matt Willis, man. Greatly appreciated. Look at this, guys. See how you can like swim down in here, like there's just enough room, and it's all individual stones. You see that? Like you can even swim damn near through the whole thing. Glitching big time over here, and I'm not sure if it looks like there's high tide, so that's going to make it even harder to make the Ring of Fire, but it seems like there's something going on. Shout out to Stephen Lount, Stephen 199738. Almost left off the 8. So how's it going over there? Just chilling?
Yeah, I'm just checking out my Pokemon right now.
Okay, so now getting back to that, another thing you have to do is you have to evolve the Pokemon. Basically, you have to give them some sort of candy. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I mean, that's one of the reasons why the game didn't get a ton of hype.
I've got one. It's what is it, Krabby?
Krabby, damn, you're cashing in over there.
Oh, did I get him? Yeah. Krabby's my bitch.
GTA Master saying Pokemon Go is amazing. Once again, guys, I mean, this is the first time we've talked about Pokemon on our channel. It's not something that I think was really big, maybe with the younger crowd. I don't own the 3DS or whatever you need to play it, but when you give everybody the game for free,
it's a Pokemon app that you can get from your Android phone.
Yeah,
and
or
it's completely free,
iPhone.
but the servers are a little backed up, so it might take you a little bit to get it.
Yeah.
And I know it took us maybe like 2 hours to probably get it all in check.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, this is day one. This is another big thing about the game. I mean, this is pretty much our 24-hour report of the game. It hasn't even been out for over 2 days yet.
I love it.
We'll see. I'm not sure how deep it's going to be, guys. As someone who's played Pokemon in the past, it's not. It's actually yeah. And then of course Madison hasn't played it at all. It's one of those games that is kind of legitimate to where there's so much content. You know what I mean? Like there's a ton of different Pokemon to catch. You can evolve them all, so you can put a lot of hours in there. It's not. Even though many people think it's for kids, there's actually a lot to it, which is kind of cool. Well, as far as the Pokemon Go is concerned, I'm not sure if there's going to be nearly that much to do in it. Hopefully they provide updates, because right now the fact that it's only the first generation of Pokemon and whatnot, it just leads me to believe there's probably not a whole lot going on. We'll see. I mean, to evolve the Pokemon, what they're having you do is they're basically having you catch duplicates. So in the real game, a duplicate would probably piss you off because you'd be like, man, I already have this one. Well, in this case, what you're going to want to do is dispose of the duplicate right away. It's going to give you a candy or whatever, and then you can use that to power up the one that you have. And that's going to be probably very addicting, especially as far as evolution is concerned. I'm working on evolving a couple of them. That's going to be epic to evolve your first Pokemon. I think that's probably going to hook Madison even more when she actually does that.
Absolutely.
Because you haven't even gotten a lot of the components yet. With the game not even being out for that long yet, there's still a lot you have to learn, no doubt.
Well, I kind of want to walk out of my door right now and go on a little stroll.
Doesn't it? It does make you want to walk.
I do need to travel a bit away from where I live right now in order to find another Pokemon.
No doubt. Absolutely.
So.
Dude, I was hearing from somebody who was playing the game like last night because, like you said, there was a lot of people having issues actually playing the game. So, they basically they finally got it at 2 a.m. and they decided to go outside. Once again, I think that's kind of the crazy thing. It's kind of forcing people to play outside. many nerds who wouldn't even leave their house actually leave and go outside.
Many nerds, say no.
Hey, you know, a lot of us are nerds. You know, I'm obviously a nerd. So, getting back to GTA a little bit here, guys. I am stopping by the ammunition. As you saw, we ran out of gasoline. So let's purchase some more and head back. I really want to try out this Ring of Fire. Ring of Fire theory.
You know what I think I just discovered is that people that have this app, wherever they go and they're active, that's where those little leaves come up. Because when I did laundry, or when you did laundry, it shows it by the side of my building, and that's exactly where you are. And then there's somebody else, like a couple blocks away, there's a little leaf, so they must be active as well. So we need to go over and steal their Pokemon.
I don't think you could do that. I wish you could.
I know, right?
Turn up the music on yours, just so, you know, I want to hear if anything's going down. Whoa. Well, not that much. Turn that music down. Holy shnikes. You got to go into your settings, and you know what I'm saying? Like, turn the music off. Just keep the sound effects. You don't want to hear the damn Pokemon theme song playing over.
There are no sound effects because there's nothing going on right now. Literally, I'm waiting for
another when you
Pokemon to come around me because I've got, like, the pheromones going around. It's like a Pokemon woman on her period.
Well, go into settings, though, and change it around. You always got to do that, no matter what game you play. Always go into the settings. It's like the first thing you have to do, because there's always something messed up. I don't know where it is. You're going to have to find it. Don't worry about it. You know, just keep it on mute if you don't know where it is. So let's go ahead and try the Ring of Fire again, guys. This is something we showed off on the last episode. Interesting how you have, I mean, this definitely looks like a hand pointing towards this mysterious ring, guys, as I just showed off. It looks to be some sort of man-made, I guess, you know, fixture they're doing here. I don't know what the point of it is. It seems like it, you know, might be linked to some sort of Easter egg, especially because California is notoriously located on the Ring of Fire. So maybe, as you guys can see, this is some sort of Ring of Fire Easter egg. I really feel like it must have some sort of significance, or at least I hope it does. Well, let's try it out here in the live stream as I pour gasoline all around it, and we'll see if it actually creates some sort of Ring of Fire. There's been a lot of video games in the past that incorporated crazy Easter eggs where you have to try different things. Even in a game, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, you know, that game, there's one point where you have to shoot an arrow into the sun. There's a small hint to it, and that's what gives you the fire arrows. So it'd be epic if GTA did something like that. Maybe do the Ring of Fire. It rewards you with something epic, perhaps an alien abduction. I don't know. Hopefully this is working out, guys. It looks like it might be high tide. That might ruin this really fast. Robert Ferreira joining up. John Joseph 5. Thanks again, guys. What do you... Okay, Madison apparently just went walking off now, trying to find
Pokemon. Like, this is ridiculous. Alright, I'm gonna go outside.
Alright, good luck to you. I gotta say, man, it's definitely pretty addicting. Once again, I know a lot of you guys might be questioning, you know, why we're even talking about it, but I'm down to talk about any viral app, you know, for your phone. It's pretty cool. Well, pretty cool what Trevor just did there. It's just epic, I feel, when, you know, when you get a game for free. You know what I mean? Like, thank you, free game, and it's actually good. Now, in this aspect, yeah, they're going to make a ton of money because those who play the game are then going to, you know, pay more money for extra things that you normally have to wait to earn, stuff like that. We've seen that time and time again from other apps. But this one's going to sweep the nation, guys. It's huge. It's only been out for just over 24 hours. It's going to get very popular, and I recommend you guys all download it. Just give it a try. Why not? Cindy Poole. A lot of people just joining up. Ton of people in the live stream here today, guys. Let's go ahead and try this again. I did want to try out a couple things with the Ring of Fire, as this is our Ring of Fire live stream. Also, as I mentioned, Trippy Madison is chilling here playing the brand new Pokemon Go, so I figured we'd talk a little bit about it as she chills and plays that. She just walked outside. Oh, here she is. She's still Still searching for them? Did you find any yet?
No. I feel like the new version of Ghostbusters, it just sucks.
So we went for a walk and everything today all the way around, and it's crazy. Augmented reality. What do you think? Quick question here, Madison. I know you're about to run
What's
outside. I think another big deal about this is going to be the dawn of augmented reality gaming. This is the first one to show you how it's done.
Absolutely. I am so excited for this because I am all about like the first-hand gaming. So I am so excited. When you first told me about this, when I could go outside and play Pokemon, like what was it? Just the other day we were talking about going to Walmart and getting the cards and actually playing the game. And then what? Like a couple days later, they come out with this. And I know it was like super secret because they knew that it was going to blow up the internet like it did. We all had to go through it, wait our hours to actually play it. But to get yourself outside and to actually play a video game, the only thing that I can say that you need to watch out for this is look both ways before you cross the road, because it is very easy to get, to forget about all your surroundings and just think about the actual Pokemon that are not actually there,
Yeah, no doubt about it.
It was so much fun tonight, for sure.
So let's say they take this augmented reality gameplay and they put it into different types of games. Like imagine Call of Duty like this, to where you see somebody else and this time we saw them and it's like, oh, there's a fellow Pokemon hunter. Well, imagine if it's Call of Duty and it's like, okay, now we're getting into some virtual battle with them.
Well,
I mean, it would be fun, but that would be crazy.
That is interesting that you say that, because think about virtual reality. If you have to what if you have to wander outside just like the Pokemon game? You have to go outside to actually experience it and to, do what you have to do. So, like, virtual reality when it comes to games like this or whatever.
How about Minecraft? Would be crazy.
I could not even imagine
Minecraft
that.
Go.
That would be so... People would just be wandering around, like, building fake blocks everywhere.
Exactly. And that's why I feel like this is going to get big. Pokemon's one thing, but they can probably do this with many other games. Maybe
Absolutely.
it'd be tough
it's only
to think
build
of some.
From here. This is just the beginning.
Mm-hmm. Augmented reality, guys. Get used to it. Mine is not even totally working on my phone all the time because, you're supposed to see the fucking animal right there in the real world. So it's kind of glitchy at this point. It's probably not going to take too long for them to get it completely on point. Ooh, Suplex City, bitch. Appreciate you joining up, man. Always great to see you. Here's a comment from him. Anyone want GTA 5 for the VR? And that's kind of along the same lines there, Suplex City, bitch. You have...
Can I just say that really quick?
Augmented reality.
Suplex City, bitch.
Hell yeah. Fun to say.
It is.
Augmented reality, obviously that is easily something you can link up to virtual reality. You can kind of put those together. So, we're playing Grand Theft Auto. Imagine if they do something like this with Grand Theft Auto. That would be insane. I'm not sure if, they would probably outlaw it. I almost thought when this game first came out, it was so insane that I thought they might outlaw it. They might make it illegal. Yeah.
Hell yeah. They should have outlawed it so long ago. But you know what? People get away with so many things these days. This probably makes this company so much money that they could, pretty much, excuse my language, but fuck it. Just put it out there.
Yeah. Madison. Whoa. Watch out, buddy. Yeah, we'll see what happens as far as virtual reality. I mean, we know it's going to come now that PlayStation is about to release their version of the VR, virtual reality. That means it's going to get big. PlayStation has a huge fan base. All these guys are going to try it. And I'm sure it's going to be pretty good. Probably not for everybody. I've been playing games for so long that, clearly I just want to play with my hands. I don't want to do these motion controls and all that.
Oh, that sounds like a personal thing right there.
No, a lot of people feel the same way.
I'm sure they do.
Nobody wants to do the motion controls. I mean, I don't know too
Well,
many
what do you mean
people.
by motion controls? Like the ones...
So, I feel like this Pokemon Go, it doesn't have anything to do with motion controls. That's augmented reality. virtual reality
Oh,
is going to bring motion controls.
I feel like virtual
Along with it.
reality is like dangerous. You're gonna knock over some shit and break things, and it just should probably be done in a warehouse.
I mean,
No?
these people have to, the people that are doing it have to like dedicate a huge space for it, you know? I'm trying to just go to the
I've
gun
seen
store,
some
but
funny
it creates a
videos
starting
online
crash.
about like virtual reality, like when people actually put it out and on in their houses.
Yeah, like fail videos and stuff.
Not necessarily fail, but just trial.
Trippy Madison,
Yeah, nothing.
Trippy Madison, member of the Trippy crew, obviously holding it down in Pokemon Go over there. Any update?
Nothing so far. I really think that I need to take a walk, but it's too late. It's too dangerous right now.
Yeah, well, you have the
I'm like literally standing.
the stuff that attracts the Pokemon to you, though. It's probably not going to be active for too much longer. How much time is it left?
5 minutes and 18 seconds.
You better watch out. You're probably going to have another one that's going to come your way at some point here. All right, I need to come for a landing here
No,
without
I'm not.
crashing.
Okay, I'm gonna take a little walk, and we'll see what happens. Okay.
All right, be safe.
All right. If I
It's
don't
late.
come back in 10 minutes, the Trippy Com crew.
Yes, we will start to get worried. Pokemon Hunter lost.
Dun, dun, dun.
Ice ENC, shout out to you. Appreciate you joining up, mentioning some of the roads have a very strange pattern. Definitely so. How about one thing we'll check out real quick, randomly here on the live stream, is the map itself. Now, if you guys have purchased Grand Theft Auto 5, it comes with this huge map, and a lot of people have noticed that it might have some sort of shape, maybe like a shape of a face or something like that. Well, you know, it's hard to tell right now because it's just like the dark gray and white of the roads other than the map, which has different colors and whatnot. But it does look like there's some sort of figure, almost looks like a Ninja Turtle or something. Can't really see it on this map, but other than that, I don't think there's too much going on here as far as the shape is concerned. I don't really think they did anything too crazy with it. It seems like a basic shape of the you know, the country of San Andreas, with the huge city here on the southern spectrum of the map, and then the huge mountain on the top. And they even managed to put this huge sea in here. That's something I didn't expect. Even though there were some big lakes in GTA San Andreas, I really did appreciate them putting the Alamo Sea in here.
Russ, I got a Weedle.
Oh, nice. Looks like Madison just caught a Weedle outside. Congratulations to her. Whoa! Oh, come on! I totally missed that one. What the heck? There we go. Ha ha ha! I put you in timeout. That's what you get. Really appreciate you guys joining up once again on a Thursday night. No, Trippy Madison, simply a member of the Trippy crew, as you guys should know that by now. Alright, let me go ahead and load it up. Man, that's the problem with having a laser, guys. It's, you can't get out of it without having a star show up. You know what I mean? Oh, man. You guys are crazy. So let me know if you guys are playing Pokemon Go. Obviously, I wanted to ask you guys about it, as it's going to be something that's going to be talked about more and more. You'll see it pretty popular here on YouTube. Pretty funny. Oh, come on, Victor. Saying I ran into that pole. I'm telling you, it looked like I dodged it a little bit. I did look away and checked out the comments for a second. Usually, that leads to a fatal death here in Grand Theft Auto 5. Also, guys, let me know what you think about the Ring of Fire. Let me know if you have any ideas to do on it. I mean, I do want to move on and try out something else here on the live stream. But, you know, I really do think that that ring, because it looks so man-made here in the game, I feel like there might be something to it. Let me know if you guys agree. And obviously, let me know if you have any ideas whatsoever, as I will try them out here live on the stream. Alright, let's crash the jet into the water. Oh, come on. Deploy it, Trevor. Activate invincibility, damn you. Really? Did you have to hit the jet. Imagine doing that. You know, you eject from your jet that's about to crash. Be Bigfoot and get in the middle of the ring of fire. Not a bad idea there, Earned Microbe. The future channel, man. Appreciate that. Yes. Rest in peace, indeed. Let's go, oops. Well, let's reload it. I'll land a little bit safer this time around, guys. Lulu Gaming looks like he's on PS4. We will be doing a takeover very soon, guys, so we'll make sure to plan that out on the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One and even the PC version accordingly. We'll do them all at the same time, so when the time comes, I'll make sure to let you know, and you guys can let me know what console you're on and if you can take part in the massive takeover. That should be pretty epic. Now Lycon Gamer is saying he's about to download the Pokemon Go just to see what he's missing. I'm telling you, it's nothing too crazy. That's why I wanted to talk about it with you guys. I feel like, you know, it's probably not going to be that great. It's going to be one of those things that gets our attention for a few days, but I don't know if it has the substance to hold up. Just not enough content. There's really no battle mechanic. I mean, that's the one thing we want to do. You know, you collect these damn animals and stuff. I want to fight them. I want to take on, you know, take my cool looking animal gimmick and destroy yours. Take your Pikachu and bite its head off. Tried to go in for a slow landing on the water, but I died. Come on, Trevor. You can take more than that. No problem for this shout out. John Lucero, appreciate you joining up as well. Too fat to play. Oh my god, dude. Yes, it's totally gonna force you to play outside, guys. Speaking of fatties, there's a couple YouTubers that were playing this. Once again, these are guys that are not known for playing Pokemon, to say the least. Well, they were out, because you have to go in some crazy places, you know? You have to go into, like, your neighbor's backyard or whatever. And so anyways, these guys were out exploring, trying to find a Pokemon or whatever, and their neighbor started shooting at them. No joke, it's on video, legit. They were getting shot at. All because they were trying to catch a Squirtle. Isn't that shit crazy? Kevin Ruiz asking who's my favorite protagonist. You know what, Trevor is my favorite. Like, he was kind of at the beginning, you know what I mean? Like, he's like one of those characters that's like, damn, this guy is so epic. But then you start to question him. You're like, what the hell's going on with this guy? And then by the end of the game, you just don't like him very much at all. I've kind of been outspoken here on the channel where I'm not a big fan of any of the main characters, to be honest with you. And that's not, you know, that's not the norm for me when it comes to Grand Theft Auto, because in GTA 4, I thought Nico Bellic was an amazing lead character. I wasn't a huge fan of the gameplay as much as other GTA games because it was so realistic, but Nico Bellic and the other characters around him were great, man. Really well developed. Really love those characters. Same with the game before that, CJ from GTA San Andreas. Even Tommy Vercetti from Vice City was pretty epic, and he barely even did anything, you know? It was just him dealing with the characters around him. And then you have the three main characters from this game, which, in my opinion, just nothing you can really get too excited about. You know, they do some kind of cool things, but most of the time they just say things that make you question, you know, their character in general. Alright, no stars. Looks like our plane crashed into the water. Not affecting anybody, so they don't have to send the freaking cops at us. And now we can go grab some more gasoline and try to light the Ring of Fire. I saw Fearless Forces joining up, man. Appreciate you joining, Fearless Force. Been on the channel a lot. I'm sure you guys know him very well. What we're doing here, Fearless, is we're trying out something with the Ring of Fire. I thought it was pretty epic how you have this ring structure here in the Alamo Sea. Very strange looking. Seems to be a hand or a finger pointing directly at it. I don't think that is a coincidence right there. So I have a feeling that might be some sort of Easter egg towards the Ring of Fire. I've heard other people mention that as well. So we're going to try the Ring of Fire Easter egg here in this live stream as we talk about some other chill stuff here. We need the gasoline, please.
Is there something in particular you're interested in?
Yes, actually there is.
What do you recommend for killing a man in the most agonizing way imaginable? Because
Sorry about that, guys.
I'm happy to end
All right.
crappy days.
We'll take all the gas you can give us, please. Alright, I guess that's all it takes. $25. $25 to try the Ring of Fire Easter egg. The Butter Panda. That was your question? What's your name? Flamethrower. Okay. BSE Enderman. That's a great comment in context. But there is no flamethrower in game. There needs to be. They definitely need to add the flamethrower. But unfortunately, it has not been added yet. Hashtag, why the fuck is this weapon not in GTA 5? Like, how about the chainsaw? For those of you who played Vice City, they give you the chainsaw in a mission. It's one of those things that they're like, here you go, have fun. Well, how come we haven't got it in any other Grand Theft Auto game since? What's that about? So look how there's kind of like a jump on the way to the Ring of Fire too. That's kind of interesting. Looks like a boat right outside. Maybe let's do a ring around it and we'll park the boat in the ring as well. Anything going on? As Trippy Madison just came back, so looks like you're firing back up the Pokemon thing. So you caught a bunch with that incense thing. You do have another one if you want to use back to back. I don't know if you want to save it. What are you thinking?
I think I should save it because I think, you need, really with this game, you need to walk around.
Mm-hmm.
So given that it's, 2:20 in the morning right now, I don't think it's very safe for me as a single female to walk around right now.
No, definitely not. But that's what's good thing about the incense thing. You don't have to walk anywhere.
No,
with
I
it.
think you do though, because there's...
Well, you do to change up the different types.
Yeah. Well, I sat in one place for a while with the incense and I didn't get anything, so...
Man, look at this, guys. The water... I have to line this up with a low tide, man. I don't know how to do this because I'm not going to be able to pull this off, guys, with the high tide. I'll reload it and, hopefully we get lucky, but as you guys can see, this is probably not going to work at all. I did attempt it earlier on in the live stream there, but now, no go. Now, one thing I will say is it looks like boats can fit in the middle of this thing perfectly. So, hey, let's light this thing up with sticky bombs and see what happens.
So just to say to Tyler Turner, yeah, you pretty much have to walk around to play this game. That's how you get the full experience.
Absolutely. You do.
If you don't walk around, you're going to get frustrated and wonder why you're not having Pokemon around you. So, like we said earlier, walking around the city, wherever you live, they've got monuments and land points that are to bring you around the city so that you get the exercise